welcome. It's Antoinette, intuitive healer and author, and I send blessings and love to you all. So today I'm going to do the card of the month and also another video for the card of the week. I think this may be the first time I've been doing a card of the month. I'm not exactly sure, but since it is the first of the month, I will also do a card of the month and also a separate video on card of the week. And if you would like to subscribe to my newsletter, go to www.antoinettethomson.com and you'll be able to subscribe to my newsletter that I send out every month, and you'll be able also to receive any updates or news or any other things that I send through email. So please go to my website and actually subscribe. I would love to be able to share with you that information. Okay, so card of the month. Welcome to April, beautiful souls. So we've made it to April, and it's been a month of fast acceleration, ascension, a whole heap of things coming up. It's been really intense energy. We've just had a new moon in Aries, and Aries is all about going forward and movement and let's go, come on, what are you waiting for? You know, step into your power, step into your passion, step into what you want to do, step into the life that you desire. But as we all know, we have to go through a process for that. And that is what I actually do as an intuitive healer. I actually support and guide you on a process of going through and looking at any blocks or triggers that are stopping you from becoming who you really are, your authentic self, you know, stripping away all those patterns, all those restrictions, all those belief systems that no longer serve you or serve your higher purpose. So I use a lot of different modalities to help you shift that and, you know, feel those triggers and able to go back to the root cause of those triggers. So that's part of the work that I do as an intuitive healer for those who don't know me. Okay, so we're going to go into the card of the month. So let's talk about April first a little bit. And we've just gone through the March equinox, which was all about balancing. And now we have the Aries full moon, and we've started a new zodiac year. So there's very much a feeling of movement and stepping out and closing those karmic cycles, continuing to tie up those loose ends, to tie up those parts of us, or to look at those parts of us that are still holding us back. And when I did the calendar cards in January, when I pulled out a card for every month in the theme of 2022, it's interesting now as I go back and look at the cards that I pulled out. And the card for April is actually appearance. So this is from my Pain to Purpose Healing Oracle. So I'm just going to hold that card up for a while, and I'm going to ask you to just take a moment and just sit and look at that card. And the verse that's under the card is, "There began the age of appearance." And I want you to just sit and actually look at that card in the drawing and see what it stirs, what emotions are actually stirred within you, what your mind is saying, what your heart is saying, what this actually means to you. Because very much so, I want my deck to be a personal deck that you apply and adapt to your own situations and your own healing and your own emotions and your own experiences through life. So very much so, we have like two different aspects, like a polarity in this drawing. In that one side, you've got your eye right open and you're authentic and you're clear and you have clear vision and you're being you and you're stepping into your power. And then on the other side, this way, on the other side, you still have a mask on. So there's some resistance. So you're going with one eye shut, one eye open. You're starting the process of stepping into your power, but there's still some resistance holding you back. And it almost gives you the connotation of, like, you know, when we have a band-aid on a wound or a cut or whatever it is, and we're covering it up, you know, to protect it, to help it heal, to not hit it, or yeah, definitely a protection thing. And so is that mask that we put on, because we protect our vulnerabilities and we protect ourselves from being seen. And that's the way that we're able to hide, if you like, from the world, or put on an appearance, like put on the mask. So the questions are, and you may want to use these as journal prompts, or, just to start the thought process, or to just even to meditate on. You can ask yourself, where or how are you not being yourself, your authentic self? You may not even know who your authentic self is. You may be, as all of us are, programmed, conditioned to be something, and in your true heart essence, in your true soul, you actually are not that person. And then we put the masks on for various reasons, for fear of abandonment, or for fear of being seen, or for not having much self-worth, or feeling less than enough, or protecting our vulnerabilities, and using that mask as a shield of protection, a shield to hide from the world, or to not show who we really are, for fear of not being accepted, or for fear of being abandoned, or just playing a program or a condition that we've been brought up with through our families, our culture, our friends, perhaps ancestral patterns, or trauma or experience. So there's a lot of factors involved there. So have a look at the card, and it's when I drew this card, I didn't think of the green, but I was guided to do a green eye, and green is the symbol for the heart chakra, and it's coming through for me now. Like, look at the clarity of that other eye, and how green it is, and how centered, and how open, and how clear. And then look at the mask, how it covers completely the other eye. So to me, April is going to, the Aries is going to push us and push us and push us. Aries is all about moving, stepping in, like starting new, starting with a clean slate, and not looking back, closing those cycles once and for all that are no longer for our highest good. So when I think of April, I feel like it's a little bit of an in-between. Like, there's expansion there. We've started the process of expansion. We've started the process of movement. But it's like there's still some sort of resistance. There still may be a bit of fear. There still may be a bit of anxiety, a bit of anxiousness around fully stripping off the mask. Like the same thing as in stripping off the band-aid. When you have a wound, what are you going to find when you strip the band-aid off? It's like that fear of, oh, do I want to look? Do I not want to look? Is it okay? Is it healed? Is it not okay? So bringing it back to very human, experiences. And I love how I was given the metaphor of a band-aid, because it's something that we can all relate to. And it's like, no, leave it on because I don't want to hit it. Or leave it on because it's still not healed. And that shows us how we protect our vulnerabilities and our rawness from the world, from the people we love, from the people that are around us, and even from ourselves. So April is going to really push us. The energy of the Aries and the new zodiac year is really going to push us forward. And I really hope that you are feeling the shift already to move forward, because it's becoming, today's the 3rd of April. I'm recording this on the 3rd. And it really feels like that there is this strong push for us to move forward and step into the new and leave the old behind. And I feel like, most of us have already made many steps to do that. It's just now formulating those final steps that we need to take to move forward fully, and to step into fully, and actually not be afraid to expose the other side, to expose the other eye. And that for you, and that may very well be for all of us, our shadow side. This you can read this as being the light side, and this may be the shadow side. And my deck is very much structured around shadow work. So the mask and the age of appearance, very much so hiding our shadows and being afraid for others to see our shadows and for others to see our vulnerabilities. And maybe for ourselves to see our vulnerabilities, because we always cover them up because we don't want to see them. It may be too painful or too hard for us to have a look at those. So that's the card of the month. I will be doing a live with my beautiful soul sister, Kaya, from Heart to Heart tonight, 7 p.m. Sydney time. If you would like to get more of an update for April, a more involved update, you can join us on Facebook. It's a live through both of our pages, Antoinette Thompson, intuitive healer and author, and Kaya Helwig, Heart to Heart. And we'll be doing some personal readings for some beautiful souls that join us to give guidance for them, for you and for all, for guidance for April. So even if you don't want to have a personal reading, you can just jump on and listen to all the other readings. We often find every month when we do these lives that even if you don't participate in an individual reading, you will receive so much guidance and information. And if you listen to other people's readings, the universe just conspires that way, that there is a message for everyone in all the personal readings as well. So feel free to please join us. That's 7 p.m. tonight, Sydney time, 11 a.m. Paris time. We've just had a change in Sydney, so it's a bit confusing, but 7 p.m. Sydney, Australia time, and 11 a.m. Paris, Central European time. Please feel free to come and join us. We would love to also read for you, but as I said, you can just come and join and listen and get some guidance for April. I send you all so much love. I will be doing another video for the card of the week beginning the 4th of April. So please come back and listen to that video. And please leave me any comments about how this is resonating with you, and anything that, any sort of feedback that you would like to leave. I would be grateful to read the comments. And I thank you all for your support. Blessings to all. Have a wonderful April. Step into your power and have a look and see whether you need any support or guidance. I think around April there's going to be perhaps some blocks coming up in the sacral chakra, which one of the aspects of the sacral chakra is change. So if you have a resistance to change, which is very much related to this card, by taking off the mask and showing your authentic you, blocks around resistance to change, blocks around the throat chakra, blocks around speaking your truth or your expression, or even blocks around the solar plexus, around self-worth and self-esteem. And please remember, I am always here to support and guide you through individual sessions. If you would like to know more information about the services that I offer, please go to www.antoinettethompson.com/services. You will find a whole list of services that I offer, and most of those modalities are included in intuitive healing. But then I also offer Reiki and also offer numerology and oracle card readings. So please go to my website, check out what I offer, and I would love it if you would leave me some comments. And if you resonate with the services and you feel like you need some support and guidance, please contact me. All the details will be on my website or in the description box. I send you all so much love, peace, love, and light, and I wish you a beautiful April. And I send you bravery and courage to strip off the mask, to take off the band-aid, and let the world see who you truly are. For we are all soul, and we are all connected. Love and light, everyone. Bye for now.